Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Budget Bangers. And today's a very, very special day. We just cleaned the stage here in front from break battles yesterday. And we had a package show up today. And what you see to the left right here is what was in that package. And this is our first order of PSA cards. A lot of you may not know this, but I'm quite the rookie when it comes to PSA stuff, and this is our first submission of PSA cards. And I'm going to forewarn you veterans, you older guys, you seasoned vets, that there is a lot of cards in here that you're going to go, I can't believe you got that card graded, bro. Or I can't believe, why did you grade that? You literally paid more for the grading than the card's worth. I get it. There's a bunch of cards in here that are actually for just my PC. They're going to go into my PC collection. I wanted them slabbed. I know it's an expensive slab. Guess what? I don't care, bro. I don't care. There's some cards in here that I was hoping would get a decent grade that probably absolutely bombed. And we're going to see it all. This is the gambit. This submission that we did, and I've got two more, I think, that will be trickling in over the next few months. This one is going to be kind of the weirdest that you're going to see. There's a few really cool cards in here, and then there's going to be a few that you're going to kind of scratch your head at. So just forewarn you, if you're triggered by stuff like that, that's what you're going to see. So I will tell you that I submitted these ones at the end of August. The exact date I want to say was like August 25th or something like that. It is November 18th, believe it or not. And we just got this package. So that, if you guys are wondering how long it takes for a submission from PSA like this, that's what you can expect without paying any expedited fees. So keep that in mind when you guys decide, when and if you decide to submit some cards to PSA in the value bulk. That's what this is. That's what you can expect. So we're going to jump into this. I'm going to try to keep my face back as far as possible here from my phone. Hopefully the audio's coming in good because I'm not redoing this video. I have not looked at any of these cards. I do not know what the grades are. We are about to find out. Let's start off with a Jaden Daniels. Okay. Jaden Daniels Bomb Squad in Clearly Donruss. And that's the card. This card is numbered 57 out of 99. And this was one that I was fairly certain was not going to get a very good grade, and actually probably shouldn't have submitted this one because this is not a PC card. But somebody that's a Jaden fan will probably really enjoy this one. And here we go, guys. First card, first reveal. And this one, I'm going to say, because of the centering, and I don't know how acetate's grade, I would be surprised if this got a 9. I would say it's probably an 8. Oh, we got a 10 on this one. Okay, I do not know how to grade cards, guys. Gem Mint 10 on the Jaden Daniels Bomb Squad. Clearly, Donruss. I was not expecting that. That's cool. That's cool. I will put the value of these cards. I will put the value of these cards on the screen if I have a value or an estimated value. And then you guys can get an idea of how bad I bombed on some of these. Hell, this one might be a bomb, even though it got a 10. You know what I mean? But again, it's in a PSA slab. It's a cool card if you are a Jaden Daniels guy. This one will probably... I might keep this one through this weekend. I'm going to go to a card show this weekend here in the Heber Valley up in... I think it's going to be up at a hotel, the Hyatt. I'll have to look at the details, guys. But I'm going to a card show this weekend, so I'll probably take this one with me and see if anybody there is interested in buying it. Love it. First 10 in the books. Got that one in a protective team bag. And the next one is going to be a Topps Now card. This one is going in my PC. And so Nothing crazy with this one. This is one that a lot of people are probably going to look at and go, it's a base tops now, bro. What'd you even get it graded for? You paid more, you know, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I really kind of just wanted to see how these graded, to be honest. They come very well packed, and we'll see what we got here. What did we get? There it is, PSA 10. Beautiful card there. Judge and Ohtani. Yeah, we're 2 for 2, boys. We're 2 for 2. Let's grab a team bag here. Slide that bad boy in there and protect it for all of time. Just like that. Boom. Okay. 2 for 2. Now, this next card is not my card. This next card is actually a friend of mine. You guys, if you're part of the Whatnot streams, if you're a part of the Discord community, you know him as Shark, and we joke around. He's my agent. Actually, he is my agent. He gives me all the right advice, and that's why I make the millions I do on this channel and on my Whatnot and eBay store. So anyway, this is going to be an all Kings card. I can't remember what player this is, but we're about to find out. Let's flip it over. This is going to be Juan Soto in the Mets uniform, which is pretty sweet. All Kings, I don't know how these grade. I don't know what they look at. Obviously, it's the same centering, blah, blah, blah. I can't tell how well centered this is. I mean, naked eye, it looks good. Maybe a little off from top to bottom, but let's take a peek at Shark Attacks All Kings. Juan Soto. Here we go. Another 10, boys. I think we got the freaking nicest person at PSA to grade our cards. This is crazy. Let's slide. Am I dreaming right now? I was not expecting the first 3 cards to be 10s. Now, they could have put these in order by 10s, so these could get progressively worse as we get down the stack. That is possible. So let's get Juan Soto. That's a beautiful card. That one holds a little bit of value. PSA 10 of Juan Soto. Beautiful card. Congratulations. Bake. Now, the next one is an All Kings. Or, sorry, All Aces. This is also Sharks card. This is not my card. So, let's take a peek at, can we go 4 for 4? This is going to be a Pedro Martinez. This, I believe, is a PC card for him because he is a Red Sox fan, so he'll probably be keeping this card regardless of what the grade is. Can we go 4 for 4? Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is a 9, PSA 9. So looking at this, I can actually tell that the centering is off right to left, right? It's definitely, the border is definitely closer to the edge of the card than it is here. Top, bottom looks okay. That's probably why, but there could be, sorry to be all up in your grill. There could be another reason as well, possibly, that we're not seeing. But a PSA 9, and again, this is going to be his, this is going in his PC. So it really doesn't matter what this card graded. And honestly, I think a 9 in these All Kings and All Aces, I think is pretty good. And honestly, if you were to ask him which one he would rather have taken a 10 in, I think he would have rather taken the 10 in the Soto, because he's probably going to be listing that one. So, this is on the PC cards. This is actually another PC card for him. This is Marcelo Mayer for the Red Sox. Again, he's a Red Sox guy. This is one he wanted to submit. This is one that a lot of people would probably be like, why did you send that card in? Because it's for a PC, bro, and he wanted it slabbed. So, Marcelo Mayer, here we are, 2024 Bowman Chrome Prospects. Pearl Refractor gets a 10. Okay, so good news. They're not in the stack by grade because we got that 9. Now we're back on track, boys. All right, we're back on track. We are now 4 for 5 on PSA 10s. 4 for 5. Very cool. Again, you guys are seeing the values of these cards pop up. That's more so for you guys just to know, like, hey, this. I might even go as far as putting up the raw value. That's what I'm going to do. You guys have probably already seen it, but this is all just kind of going through my head as I'm recording this. But obviously, I have to edit it still now. But I will put up the raw value and the graded value. Some of these may not have graded values, and I'll just assume what the value is. PSA 10s are typically 2 times the value of a raw card, roughly. Sometimes less, sometimes more. But there you go. Another PSA 10. So let's actually do this. We'll do a stack of 9s and a stack of 10s. That is our 4th 10 out of 5. That's incredible. Okay, another Topps Now card, I think. Is this my gold? Oh, this is my gold. This is my Shohei gold. I think I'm going to save this one to the end, guys. I'm going to slide him over here. I want to save my Shohei gold to the end because it's going to be the most valuable card in this stack, most likely. Here is a Roki Sasaki Topps Now. Okay. Roki Sasaki Topps Now card. This is going in my PC as well. This is his rookie Topps Now card. First career MLB win for Roki Sasaki. This was back when he wasn't even considered a closer, right? Now he's considered the closer for the Dodgers. So let's take a peek here. 2025 Topps Now. Roki Sasaki gets a PSA 10, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important. Very important on these lower value cards to get the 10s, right? Not really because I'm PCing them, but it is great to see, like, if you're going to grade a low value card, you're probably hoping it gets a 10. And we pulled off a 10 so far on both of our Topps Now cards. There you go. Roki Sasaki. Beautiful card. My gosh. Having a good time. Okay, now this next card I pulled out of a... Man, I'd have to go back and look, but I think I pulled this out of a mega box of Topps Chrome, I think. This was right when Dustin Poirier retired this year. This is a Plexus Dustin Poirier out of 99, 68 out of 99, green refractor. And this one I was really hoping to get a 10, but I see something on that bottom corner. And I don't know if that's on the card or the case. So I'm a little nervous. But here we go. 2025 Topps Chrome Dustin Poirier Plexus Green Refractor gets a PSA 8. So a little bit of a letdown on that one. I was very concerned with that one because... Chrome cards and the way Chrome cards cut, it's very difficult to get 10s, which makes me extremely nervous for my Shohei card. Because I really want that Shohei to hit. I really want that to be a 10. Out of all of these cards, I really want that one to be a 10. So now we get to start an 8 stack. Let's hope that stack stays right there. All right, we got a Trey Turner. This is a PC card for me. This is a All-Star Game. Trey Turner. Numbered out of 50, I believe. Gold foil. Yep, 28 out of 50. This was the 2025 Topps All-Star. I think I bought this card. I don't think I pulled this one. But this is a clean card. Again, it doesn't have to be a 10. It's going in the PC. But can we make it happen? Gem Mint 10. That makes me very happy. Very happy. Oh, man. Very cool. By the way, I am PCing that Dustin Poirier, I believe. I'm trying to grow my UFC collection. I think UFC cards are grossly undervalued right now. And I think it's important at this stage with UFC to collect the Hall of Famers or the potential Hall of Famers. And Dustin Poirier is certainly that, so I will be keeping his. But Trey Turner, one of the most underrated players in MLB. He is certainly on that list with a lot of different players, but that's a very cool card. And probably one that's gonna, I don't know what the pop is gonna be on this, but you guys will have seen the value, have seen the value on the screen already. But there you go, Trey Turner, 10, bada bing. Okay, then this next card will be, I believe this is the only NBA card, NBA basketball card, because this is actually, I think this is Ace Bailey in his Rutgers uniform. This was a purple lava. I pulled this card, and this is a Bowman U first chrome card. So again, this is chrome. Chrome is difficult to get 10s on. This card looked very clean. This Ace Bailey obviously plays for my Utah Jazz, and we're hoping for a big 10 here. Be very surprised if it gets a 10, but it is possible. 2024 Bowman Chrome U, Ace Bailey, Purple Lava, is going to get a PSA freaking 10, boys. Unbelievable. Listen to me. So far, all of these cards that I submitted, I either have exceeded what I thought I was going to get, or I was confident that I was going to get a 10. And the only card that I honestly, I think that Shohei Gold is a PSA 10, and that one will break my heart if it's not. But this makes me very happy. I wanted an Ace Bailey for my PC, and I actually wanted it in his Rutgers uniform because players don't last long for the Jazz, and I didn't want a card of his in a Jazz uniform because he's not going to be there very long. At least that's what I think anyway. So, okay, the next one is a Topps Now, another PC card. Jacob Mizorowski, Topps Now. I think this is his call-up card. Yeah, his call-up card. Outdueled Skeens with career high 8Ks in a win. So, don't need to really hang on too long to this one, but it is a Gem Mint 10. So far on the Topps Now cards, we are seeing that quality control is a premium. Topps is doing their job shipping those cards out and keeping them very protected and very clean. We are 100% now on Topps Now's being 10s. So, guys, we have only pulled 2 cards that have not been 10s. Okay, let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've done 10 cards. 8 of those cards are Gem Mint 10s. So, I couldn't be happier. Another PC card, possibly. Not that I'm a huge fan. This was one that was like the hype behind Cooper Flag. So I thought I'll get in on a cheap card, throw it in a slab, see what we get. He has so far really not lived up to the hype, but he's a rookie. People are being extremely hard on this kid. Give him time to sort of, get in his groove. Give him time. Here we go. And actually, he should have been on the Jazz, but, we won't talk about that. 2025 Topps Now Cooper Flag draft card gets a Gem Mint 10. We are 100% on Topps Now cards, guys. We are 100% on Topps Now cards. Beautiful. So you guys can take that for what it's worth, and it just gives you some confidence that if you pull a numbered card, or if you're like me and you want some of these just slabbed up for your PC, that you can feel confident that your chances of getting a PSA 10 are pretty good. So here's another PC card. This is a Jack Caglione. I believe this is his call-up card. Top prospect, rips RBI double for first MLB hit. Pretty impressive. This is kind of a hard card when I was looking at this. And I usually buy about 10 of them or so. And it was very difficult to know which one was the best centered. So this one may not be a 10. Let's take a look. 2025 Topps. Now, Jack Caglione, we pull another 10. So my calibrated eye so far, well, I take credit for my calibrated eye. It's probably just that all the cards were perfect that I got from Topps. But I'm going to take the credit. I'm taking the credit, right? There was a lot of cards that I wanted to send in that I was looking at and inspecting and cleaning that I just knew it just wasn't going to happen. And I didn't want to waste any money on those. So another one to the PSA 10 stack. I think I've got a couple of golf cards. I don't know if I have a couple in this stack, but this is one of them. I believe this is a John Rahm Silver. It is, yep. John Rahm Silver. This came out these are impossible to get 10s. I will not expect a 10 out of this. A 9, in my opinion, is a 10 with a Prism card like this. So let's see. We got 2024 Prism Live. This is another PC card. I'm trying to grow my my golf collection as well. So I've got some Phil Mickelson stuff, Bubba Watson. I've got a Color Blast of Dustin Johnson. I don't think that's in this shipment. I think it's in another one. I think this one is the only golf card. There may be another one in here. I'm not sure. But let's see what John Rahm got me here. 2024 Prism Live Golf Silver Prism. Yeah, there you go. PSA 9. And that's what I was expecting when I sent this card back. And they're just super hard to get PSA 10s on these Prism cards. And so a 9 for me is a win. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Again, it's going into PC, so don't really care the value. This is another one a lot of people are gonna be like, I can't believe you graded that card. Well, it's for my PC, so it doesn't really matter. But throw that one in a little bag. And it's a great looking card. It looks great in a slab. All of these do, man. They just do. So Shohei Ohtani, Topps now, another PC card. And then we got a kind of an interesting card coming up after this, and the next card we'll talk about. But this is another Topps Now. This was another one that I kind of looked at. Some of these Topps Now cards are hard to look at and know if they're centered well, but this was one of them. I didn't really. It's just kind of looked at the condition of it, checked my corners, checked my edges. This one looked very clean, and it got me a PSA 10. It got me a PSA 10. So there you have it. So far, killing the Topps Now cards, boys. Just straight crushing them. And out of the corner of my eye, I just keep seeing that Shohei out of 50 gold, just staring at me, just waiting to reveal the PSA 10 on that. Please be a PSA 10. All right, next card I pulled is, I believe, a Connor Norby out of 10. This is his rookie card. He is obviously with the Marlins. This card I absolutely knew was not going to be a 10. It is grossly off center. And this one, actually, when I sent it in, I knew that this was going to be an experiment. I kind of wanted to guess what I thought this card was going to be, and I'm guessing it's an 8. I think we're going to add one more to this 8 stack. But it was out of 10, and it's a black out of 10. It's a rookie card, a Connor Norby. It's a cool card. Anybody that would collect this guy would love to have this card. So here you go. Topps Silver Pack Connor Norby. So it's the Mojo type design. No way. No freaking way, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. I clearly have no clue. That is a PSA 10, boys. I would have been tickled to death with a PSA 8. And we just gem minted an out of 10 Connor Norby. Wow. What a time. Oh, I do have another UFC card. Okay. Little John Jones action. This is a John Jones, absolute legend. Some may say the GOAT. This is going to be a similar grade, if I had to guess, probably to the Poirier. Again, if I get a 9 on this one, I would be tickled to death. And let's see what we get here. Wow. I am so pleased. I couldn't be happier than what we're pulling right now, guys. This is awesome. Again, this is a PC card. It's just a regular refractor, John Jones. Nothing crazy. Raw value of a couple bucks. Actually, I don't know what the raw value is. You guys have seen it on the screen, and now you've seen the value of this one. PSA 10, Gem Mint 10. John Jones just laying the smackdown on Stipe right there. So there you go. The stack of 10s is growing, ladies and gentlemen. This next card is not my card. Again, this one is Bakes. Sorry, Shark. And this is a very clean card. It is a chrome card. But for some reason, this card to me, when I was inspecting and cleaning it, it was slightly off center. And I mean the slightest. But I was confident this card was going to get a Gem Mint 10. And I know that it's numbered to 99. I know that we are hoping and praying that this one gets a 10. Ladies and gentlemen, it got a Gem Mint 10. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Listen, guys, I do want to say that the reason PSA gets a bad rap is because there is a lot of inconsistency with grading at PSA. We clearly got what we deserved, a lot of 10s, and I hope you do too. But don't expect these results unless you are, I can't stress enough that if you are grading cards to sell, you have to be very strict when you're looking at it, and your expectations need to be realistic. That's awesome. That's a great card. Love it. Just make sure that your expectations are realistic. Look at the centering, look at the surface, look at the back. A lot of people only look at the front. You got to look at the back. You got to look at corners. You got to look at how it was cut. All the little things are a big factor. And this is another Tops Now. James Wood, Tops Now. Can we keep it rolling? You're daggum right we can. PSA 10, Tops Now. We are 100% on Tops Now cards. We are 100% on Tops Now cards. All my Tops Now PC cards are Gem Mint 10s. I love it. So just like that, James Wood going in the collection. PSA 10. Look at that stack. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I think we got a Clayton Kershaw Tops Now coming up. Might have just spoiled that. But there you go. 20th all-time to reach MLB 3K milestone. 2025 Tops Now. Clayton Kershaw pulls the Gem Mint 10. We have one more card before the big reveal of the Shohei. And it's a Tops Now. So that our success rate on Tops Now solely depends on that one card. On that one card sitting there on the breaking mat. And let's take a peek. This one is another Shohei and Judge card. First reigning MVP award winners to go deep in the same inning. So they both hit home runs, both MVPs. And here we go. Can we do this? Can we do it? You're dang right we can, folks. We PSA 10 to every Tops Now card that we submitted. And again, results may vary, guys, but it seems to be that the Tops Now stuff is really good quality. And I did pick out of a stack. I probably could have picked any of them that I ordered and could have gem minted those. Who knows? But Topps now is doing really well cutting and shipping those cards. So when you buy this stuff, knowing in confidence that you're going to get a really nice card. Okay, here we go. I am super nervous. Super nervous about this. Here we go. This is my Shohei Ohtani. Wrecking Crew. I believe this came out of Archives. It's probably my personal biggest card I pulled. And I'm going to be honest. I 100% think that this thing gem mint 10. And man, am I hoping it does, because I really want it to. This is 2024 Archives, Shohei Ohtani. The 1996 Wrecking Crew design gold out of 50. This is 5 out of 50. On the foil board. We did it, baby! Let's go! Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to start a PSA submitting company. If you guys want to pay me to look at your cards and submit them, you will know that you're going to get 10s. No, I'm just kidding. I got so lucky. This is fun. This is a lot of money. I can't remember how much the total was for all these cards. It was somewhere around $486, so it was like $500. That's how much we paid to have all these cards graded. And actually, this isn't the entire load. I have some autograph cards that'll be coming in the next couple weeks that went in on this same shipment. For some reason, they must be getting processed differently or at a different place at a different pace. So that's awesome, guys. Listen, if you guys like this type of stuff, and I know you do, if you've made it this far, you do, dude, just please sub. Just drop me a sub. I have 152 subs. I almost have as many videos as I have subs. It's been like that the whole time I've been going through this little journey on this channel. Please drop a subscription below. Just like the video, guys. And leave a comment and say, I can't believe that you pulled that you got that many 10s, guys. Let's take a peek here. Again, how many did we get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 PSA 10s out of 21 that we sent back. 19 out of 21, guys. Again, results may vary, but it does pay to really look at the cards before you submit them. Get an idea of the value. If you guys are submitting these to make money, you're certainly going to want to look at what the raw value is. Look at what the PSA 9 and 10 value is. That's very important because sometimes raw and PSA 9 are pretty close. And it's not justified to send in a card that you think is going to 8 or 9 if it's not going to back up the value. If you're selling it. Now, if you're like me and I didn't care if I get a 9 on, or an 8 or a 9 on Dustin Poirier, it's going to the PC, I don't care. It's in a slab. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the values that I put up on the screen, give you all an idea of the raw value to PSA 10, a raw value to a PSA 8 or a 9. We only had 2 examples of those, fortunately, in this video. All right, guys, I wanted to pop back in. I just finished editing the majority of this video, and I thought it was pretty important to dip in and sort of talk about real quick the values. On the screen, I'm going to pop up the total raw values, which came in at just over $900 is the total raw values of these 21 cards that we had graded. Lot of surprises, some not so much surprises, but I'm also going to pop up right now the graded value right up here. And it came out to right around $5,500. You guys have to remember, some of these are estimates. Some of these maybe pop one cards. I'm not sure. Some of these don't have sales. So there's estimates in there, and the market's constantly changing on cards. But you can see as you look at some of the values of like the Shohei and the Juan Soto, and even some of the lower valued cards that were like $1 or $3 or $5 that jump the value up, and some of them didn't jump them up at all. Some of them I lost money on, and I knew that was going to happen, even though I told you guys that at the beginning. Those are going to be PC cards, so you know, you lose 10, 15 bucks or whatever in value. Not a big deal if you know that that's coming. Big surprises though. I hope you guys dive in and get some of your stuff graded, and let's jump back into the original video. But we will be getting more. We've got 2 big shipments coming, and then a couple of small ones with the autographs coming back differently. But we've got a couple big ones. Those ones won't be till January and late January or whenever they're coming. So appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. I will drop links below to the Budget Bangers Breaks Whatnot channel. If you're not a member of Whatnot, you can click that link, get a free $15. You can also check out our Discord community, which is very small, tight-knit. We do a lot of buying, selling, trading. We do raffles on there. We do all kinds of cool stuff. A lot of banter, a lot of cool stuff. Fantasy Football League. We're right in the thick of that with our community as well. And I'll put a link to my eBay store. Some of these cards may go up on the eBay store, maybe. Possibly. I don't know yet. Most of them were for PC. But I appreciate you guys watching. We kept this video under 30 minutes. No, we didn't. 35 minutes. No big deal. Appreciate you guys watching to the end. If you liked it, drop a like, drop a sub, like I said, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace!